Hello and welcome to Let's Blank Today, where we spin the predetermined wheel of random to see what we're doing today. And if you've been following for the past 3 weeks, you know we'll be taking all 3 of these guys and we're going to tear them apart and build them back together into one big Mixel Max called, if I can remember, Weldos Max. So these are the Weldos Mixels, Cram, Rocks, and Was. So we'll be tearing these guys apart, and I'll probably put them back together afterwards because I like all 3 of them. And well, I might keep the Max. We'll see when I'm done with it. So I have downloaded the instructions. Let me take a quick look at them to see the kind of steps that we'll have. So I scrolled through, and we have a total of 77 steps that we'll be going through, combining these down to that. But before we can combine these to that, we're going to have to tear these guys apart. And that's something most people don't like doing with their Legos. But in terms of Mixels, that's what you do the best. You just rip them apart and just break them down to what components you can. Don't worry, these guys do it all the time. So, when we come back, I'll have torn these completely apart and rebuilt them into the Mixel Max for you, and I'll go over that with you guys. So, when I return, these will be fused together. See you then. Alright, and we're back, and that took about 20 minutes? No, 30 minutes, sorry. Took about 30 minutes to actually deassemble all the pieces and put together our Welder Max, or no, give me a second, I should remember this. Weldo Max. So, got a nice glove fist on one side and probably a welding tool on the other. Nice big beefy legs to hold them up, and a wrecking ball that spins nicely, uses a chain and the rocks. On the back, you got steering wheel and lights, so they're meant as like construction machines. So we use the eyebrows as horns at this time. So kind of like a bull instead of the eyebrows. So this is kind of a cool build. Not much I can really say. It's nice and cool. Plenty of articulation points, and the spinning wrecking ball is always a nice cool thing. That has, but all in all, 4 great fun characters to play with. With the Mixels, you can mix and match with all sorts of others. In different series, they have different ones that'll combine together and make these. So, nice, fun, longer build than the others. So, you get all 3. About 10 minutes a piece on each of those, so there's a half hour of fun. Then about 10 minutes to tear down, you get another 20-minute build that you can do, and there are multiple other builds that you can do with these or other Mixels. So that's what makes all the Mixels fun. They're relatively cheap, and you have lots of fun and lots of opportunities in different builds to play with and search around and put together. So all in all, this is really fun, and I had lots of fun building all these for you. So, be sure to check me out. Next week I got something very special planned. Something a little different. Something involving some history and some licensed material that never really got released over here except in one form. So, be sure to subscribe to check out our next week's episode. I'm sure it's something that you haven't seen before, and it's something I didn't even know existed. So, be sure to subscribe to check out next week's episode. And until then,